Like this Joel, here's his first swing that we got on the video. Again, after we saw you hit that 9-iron right on average in 110 yards on the 7th hole out on the course, and 8 of the 9 shots ended up as putts or chips and only one pitch. So this little feeling swing here, buddy, again, was going 110 yards with that real swing, and then when you made it a little longer, like here, it was going 120 yards when we went over to the 8th hole, and you hit 5 shots into that 8th hole. And again, they weren't quite as in control there. There you left 2 pitches and 3 putters. So here, yep, beautiful. I like that, buddy. Here, just added a little bit of hinge to the full swing. And that's how good it looks. Lovely how that head stayed up there, buddy. And you hit the ball with it. And like you noticed right away, you kind of weren't doing the good stuff there at the top with your hands and arms. Right, how those hands went the wrong direction there. At the top, and so it's kind of creating the slice, or the pull, really. It's not much of a slice, just a pull. And then there, right there, it gets a lot better, buddy. And those hands did some better stuff at the top. Not perfect, but better there. You didn't go so far above the line at the top. Man, it's looking a bunch better, Blake. And the ball flights are sure showing it. And obviously you want to still keep getting better and better with that head. And his legs are both more curved than we like. But man, I'm just so glad those arms are getting so much better, Blake. So that is good work, bud. And it's showing up in the ball flights. And again, it'd be fun to just use that drill swing and go play 9 holes at a place like the Bruin or our course. Oh, that would be pretty neat. So look forward to talking to you soon, Blake. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Okay, Kel. We're going to test your stability of your core. Let's have you do a single leg stand. See what the figures show. Bring your knee up a little higher. There you go. Hold that. What the machine is testing is stability. It's looking at your hips. It's looking at your side bend. It's also looking at your upper body. Everything should be perfectly level. As you see, he's struggling a little bit. What we normally see with a lot of our athletes is we see this type of motion, and as you can see, figure turns red, comes totally out of his normal position that he should be in. And the K trainer will pick up everything of any faulty movement that he's performing. So it can be an educational tool also. Now let's switch legs and see what it looks like. This is what we see in a lot of athletes. One side's a little asymmetrical compared to the other. He struggles a little bit with this side. And the K trainer doesn't lie.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlands. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn in a certain field in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.